my friends, welcome back to my page. I'm gonna try really hard to smile a little bit more in my videos. Inside, I'm happy and I'm smiling, but then I realize when I'm like editing my videos that the whole time I have like resting bitch face. And I really don't mean to. That's just like my personality, but I feel like it's pretty boring, you know, hearing somebody talk for like 10 minutes straight, especially when they're like not smiling and not really giving out the energy that I actually feel inside. So I'm gonna try really hard this time. So these are the subjects for today's videos. If this is going to interest you, please keep watching. If this does not interest you and you're never going to get this procedure, then move on with your life. We're gonna talk about what is microneedling, aftercare tips after microneedling, what are the benefits of microneedling, the types of devices that are used to do this treatment, and what are some of the risks. So what is microneedling, right? That's the big question. So microneedling is also known as collagen induction therapy. Why? Because it is collagen inducing. Duh. So what is it exactly though, right? So microneedling is done usually by professional estheticians, and we use a pen, which I'm going to show you right now. So this is the tool that we usually use. This is a microneedling pen or microneedling tool. And in here, it's where you would add the cartridge with your needles, and then you would turn it onto whatever strength you want it at, whatever depth you want it at, and then do the procedure. So this is where you put the cartridge, and then you would be using it vertically like this on the skin. And there's different methods, of course, but I'm just showing you like the basic one is just going in circular motions. So these tiny little needles are causing micro tears, controlled, keyword, controlled micro tears in the skin. So what that's going to do, it's going to trick your skin into thinking that your skin has a wound. So it's just going to start producing like mass amounts of elastin, collagen, and fibroblasts, which is of course what we want. All of that is going to help with acne scars, hyperpigmentation, just general scars, with skin tightening, with wrinkles, and it's just going to generally heal your skin, going to give it a brighter, more beautiful, more even appearance. Now, do keep in mind, microneedling is not a one and done type of treatment. If you're looking for one and done, get a facelift, sis. That's the only way. So just like chemical peels, microneedling is something that you do need to get multiple treatments. Now, depending on your age and whatever concerns you have on your skin, that is going to affect, how many treatments you should be getting. So for instance, for somebody like my age, I'm 25 years old, I would usually suggest maybe to do 3 to 4 treatments, see how you like it, and then I would tell you, okay, come back in 3 months, or let's do this twice a year. Then at that point, that would be considered maintenance. Now, if you're somebody maybe between your 30s and 40s, I would suggest maybe to do 4 to 6, and so on. Once you get these treatments of microneedling, then you don't have to come every month. It's something that you can do twice a year or quarterly, or really depending on your lifestyle and budget, whenever you want. If it is something that you do want to maintain and do once a month, sis, you're going to have bomb-ass skin and you are never getting old. Which, side note, getting old is beautiful. It's a blessing. I'm not hating on it, but let's be real, ain't nobody trying to have wrinkles. No, thank you. Oh. A lot of people have the misconception they can just contact an esthetician or walk into a spa and get microneedling done, or a chemical peel. I talked about this in my chemical peel video, so I'm going to repeat it here for you guys. This is something that needs to be taken seriously. Don't take these type of treatments lightly. And if your esthetician is taking these treatments lightly and is being very whatever about it, run far away. That's the only way that you can not cause any damage to your skin, because just because something is going to look nice for the next 1 to 2 weeks doesn't necessarily mean it's doing good for your skin. what's going to happen in a few weeks, or what's going to happen in a few months, or in a few years down the road as you're getting these treatments. You're not prepping your skin, you're not using the correct protocols or the correct aftercare. You are just going to be crying in a few years, wishing you had never done these treatments, and really that's the last thing I would want for anybody. How do I prep my skin? What I usually do is I like to prep my skin 1 to 2 weeks before microneedling by using epidermal growth factors. So what are epidermal growth factors? Epidermal growth factors stimulate fibroblasts, they stimulate collagen, elastin, so that is why they're called epidermal skin, right? Epidermis, epidermal growth factors, because you're going to help stimulate the production and the growth of elastin and collagen, fibroblasts, and all that good stuff that you want to keep healthy, glowing, and tight skin. During the session, I like to usually use hyaluronic acid, but if the person is a little bit more mature, has more mature skin, then I would definitely use epidermal growth factors during the treatment as well. And I usually don't really mess around and use other serums. I have done some research on microneedling and vitamin C, and I have learned that it can cause tiny granulomas in the skin, so I just stay away from vitamin C when it comes to microneedling. I just stick with my epidermal growth factors or hyaluronic acid. What I would do, I would cleanse your skin by using either glycolic acid or lactic acid, anything to kind of, exfoliate the skin a little bit. So again, for better product absorption and penetration, and just to get better results during the treatment. So after I cleanse, I would go ahead and start applying the hyaluronic acid on your face in sections and microneedle on top. A lot of people ask me if it hurts. I'm such a baby when it comes to pain. Like, I cannot take pain at all. And when I tell you I've done the whole session without using any numbing, and I was totally comfortable. I was super surprised my first time doing it on myself. I really thought I was gonna be in pain because I was not using numbing cream. And I personally don't use numbing cream just because that is, at the end of the day, you are going to penetrate that into the skin, and I don't necessarily want you to have numbing cream inside your pores. So I just rather, you stick through it a little bit and just deal with it without the numbing. I did it, so let me tell you guys, if I did it, y'all can definitely do it. One thing I do want to talk about is the depth. A lot of estheticians will go as deep as 2.5. Why? I don't know, beats me, but it's just, to me, that's totally insane, because number one, you are causing bleeding, okay? And whenever you guys see on Instagram the vampire facial with all the blood in the face, y'all, that is not a good thing, okay? And I'm sure many estheticians might disagree, but I bet you anything that most and the better estheticians will agree that you do not need to cause bleeding to get good results. Guys, bleeding does not equal good results at all. Let me explain to you why. So our skin's depth is between 0.3 to 1.6 in some. It really depends. So let's just say that the depth of our skin is 1.6. Why would you go at 2.5, sis? It makes no sense. You are literally going and hitting the fat with your needles, and that is just super unnecessary. So I just really wish I could talk to somebody that does those type of treatments and understand the logic behind it. But from the research I've done and from speaking to other master estheticians, we all agree and have come to the conclusion that that is effing insane, and you should not be causing bleeding during microneedling. The whole point of microneedling, guys, is to trick the skin into thinking there is a wound, not actually causing a wound. Like, hello? No. I like to keep it safe. I do not go over 1.75, and I only go to 1.75 here on the cheeks where it is a more fatty area, and I have, you know, a little bit more a liberty to go a little bit deeper compared to maybe the forehead, which is a very hard surface. Now let's chat a little bit about the aftercare at home, because just like the pre-care is very important, the post-care is most definitely one of the most important factors after getting any type of serious treatments done, such as microneedling, chemical peels, lasers, etc. Number one thing, avoid the sun at all costs. Literally, you need to think like a vampire and think to yourself, if the sun touches my face, I'm going to melt, explode, die, all of that. And you do not want the sun to touch your face. Like, don't take this lightly, not even, oh, it's just a fast walk to my car. No, 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 because you could cause sun damage, hyperpigmentation. After you have done that treatment to your skin is in a very sensitive phase and stage. So you really want to baby it, nourish it, and just cuddle it, and definitely don't get any sun exposure at all. Now, of course, the second most important factor is you want to keep your skin clean. If you got microneedling done, you are most definitely not going to go and work out at the gym or go in dirty places or go and ride your bike or, you know, get any type of, put yourself in a situation where you know your skin's going to be exposed to dirt, to dust, to just like the outside environmental factors. So definitely want to keep your skin clean and want to cleanse your skin with a gentle cleanser. You do not want to use cleansers that have glycolic acid or lactic acid or kind of any active ingredients. Those are amazing when you're not doing treatments, but when you are doing treatments, you do not need to use, you know, like harsh cleansers, or not even harsh cleansers, or cleansers that have active ingredients, just because, you know, you want to give your skin a break and let it heal and not overwork it or overprocess it or any of that. Now, if the thought of you walking out your house without foundation is just like a big no-no for you, you can't do it, then I'm sorry, but then microneedling is unfortunately not a treatment that I would recommend for you. You can definitely put makeup on your eyebrows, you can use lip gloss, lipsticks, you can use makeup on your eyes, but 100% you may not, it's not an option, use foundation or concealer or anything on your skin. Fourth most important thing is using products or serums or creams that are going to help with collagen production. So this is the perfect time to use hyaluronic acid, copper peptides, epidermal growth factors. So, you know, things that are not too harsh, that are hydrating, that are going to help with collagen production. Some people can do vitamin A, which is a retinol, or also known as retin-A, after doing microneedling. Personally, I can after 2 days. I have noticed that after I do microneedling, if the next day I go and use vitamin A on my skin, I break out, I get red, it causes me irritation. So I would definitely suggest for most people to not use any vitamin A for the next maybe 3 to 5 days after microneedling. Fifth thing, drink lots and lots of water. We are always supposed to be drinking lots of water, you know, to keep our skin hydrated, because think about it, if for instance, the hyaluronic acid traps water. But if you are not giving it any water or any moisture, what is it going to trap, right? So we really need to keep ourselves hydrated. I am such a hypocrite when it comes to this because I literally like live off of coffee, chin chin, and I really need to start getting better with drinking water, so I will work on that. Microneedling also is absolutely amazing to heal scars, heal acne scars, to smooth lines on the face, smooth any type of scars really. It's one of your number one treatments to help with acne scars. Minimizes pigmentation, and it helps with minimizing pores, which who doesn't want small pores? And one of the things I really love about microneedling is that microneedling helps with product absorption. And whenever you are using a serum and dermal on top of it, you are penetrating the product 400 times deeper and 400 times more than if you were not using the derma roller. Hey guys, I'm so happy I made this video for you guys. I really love microneedling, love talking about microneedling, love doing microneedling on myself, on clients. I'm just all about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I smiled more this time. And thank you so much, you guys. I love you. Just have an amazing rest of your day. And thank you so much for taking the time and watching my video.